the point I'm trying to make is that for every finger that you point at somebody, there's always 5 fingers pointing back at you.
This is the Game Changers Experience. Deep dive conversations with leading business disruptors, Olympic athletes, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and influencers from around the world. This show will teach you insights about the winning principles in mindset, productivity, marketing, branding, entrepreneurship, business strategy, and more. Hosted by Productivity Authority, business strategist, former elite athlete, author, and public speaker, Adam Strong.
Okay, take personal responsibility. So that's the first thing in order to create this this mindset. Secondly, is that you've got to make a decision. Okay, whatever the decision is, but decide, and if you're going to move forwards or you're going to stay as you are. Okay, so obviously it depends on circumstances, but you've got to make the decision. Okay, you either go forwards or you stay as you are. Okay, so that's the second big thing. Thirdly is belief, right? So without belief systems, okay, if you haven't developed a belief system, okay, then you're never going to get anywhere. If you don't believe that you can be a successful entrepreneur, if you don't believe that you can grow your business, if you don't believe that you can help people, then what people are going to do, or, you know, conversations that you have with potential clients or partners, people are going to feel that. They're going to feel this kind of, they're going to have this intuition. Now, when I'm having conversations with a lot of people, I go with my gut feeling, you know, and if it doesn't feel right and there's something missing or whatever it is, I don't know if you've ever had this feeling, but when you have a conversation with someone, you just think to yourself, this doesn't feel right, you know, and you can't quite pinpoint what it is, but you've really got to believe in yourself. I remember having a conversation actually quite recently through Facebook, through a friend of mine. And she was trying to decide on how much money she should charge for her program. Yeah. And one of the big sticking points for a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners, right, is that number one, they don't like asking for money, which is a completely different subject altogether. Number two, is that they felt that every time that they get a no from somebody, they would become emotionally attached to that no, right? And they'd start to compare and start to judge and start to have negative thought patterns around why I'm not good enough. You know, why is my product, why is my service, why is it not good enough for these people? Because they're so emotionally attached. But you've got to believe in yourself more than anything else, all right? Because if you don't believe in yourself, and for those people that say no, by the way, there's a reason. There might be a number of reasons. It might be a timing issue. It might mean when I hear the word no, by the way, I think, okay, well, if it's maybe a no now, but maybe in the future it might be a yes. Okay, so again, that's another great topic that we'll talk about further on. Number 4 is attitude. You know, you've got to have a great attitude. Okay, a great attitude towards your life, a great attitude towards just a great attitude towards the outlook of life in general. Because if you don't have a great attitude, then the relationships that you build along the way, okay, it's going to be severely affected by the results that you achieve. So you've got to have a great attitude. All right, so that's really, really important. Number 5. Which I think is probably one of the, from my perspective, is going back to your why. You know, we had a great session with our members in the Game Changers Next Level Club. And one of the things that I talked about was how to develop your why, right? What is your deep why? And one of the, I mentioned a great YouTube video, a TED Talk by Simon Sinek on how to develop a really powerful why. You know, and I gave some great examples in that. But go back to your why. What's the reason why, you know, you are on this earth? What's the reason why you've been created? You know, what is your bigger reason why, you know, why you're essentially contributing towards people? So it's really important to go back to that why factor. And why is it important to you? Why is it important to your values? You know, so I want you to really kind of, it's a bit like, you know, going in front of the mirror and having a Q&A session with yourself, right? And interrogating yourself and thinking to yourself, what's the reason why I'm doing this?